So what's the favorite part, your best part about the house?
The view in the hot tub.
The view in the hot tub. You literally can't. This is a view that you normally get in freaking hill country.
Yes.
My brother Frank.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man.
Hey, thanks for inviting us over.
Oh yes, my pleasure.
So this is we had a lit event over here.
Yes, sir.
Leaders in Training event.
Yes, sir.
You invited all the brothers over. We did a breakfast.
Yes, sir.
And we had a few people over here, right?
Oh yes.
Great turnout. Appreciate you hosting.
Yes. Oh, my pleasure.
You're hosting in your brand new home.
Oh yes, but I can't take all the credit. The wife set up everything, and she'd kill me if I didn't give her the credit.
That is true.
So,
she did a great job.
She did.
Hey, so this is my very first time doing an interview with someone.
Yes.
Like a video reference, referral, whatever you want to call it. This is actually your idea.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about it. What happened, bro?
Man, well, first being able to make my dream come true, my wife's dream come true. This house, I know, got a lot of attention for you.
For sure.
And for those that are watching, it's the tiki.
The tiki house.
The tiki house. So with that being said, we were actually fighting about this house, meaning that I wanted it, she didn't want it.
Right.
There was a lot of opportunity to make it feel like a home.
For sure.
And we're currently renovating at the time, so we'll come back and do a before and after on that piece.
Sure.
But just being able to negotiating, and I'm familiar with buying a house, with the journey, and so I know the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to these types of things.
Right.
But I always had the confidence, and that's why you're my man from the very beginning, because I already knew that you wouldn't disappoint.
I appreciate that.
And just seeing how your content, walking through people through the new buying experience and things of that nature, it was an awesome experience.
Appreciate it.
We had some highs, we had some lows, we had some tough negotiations, but from the very beginning, I already knew that you could get it done.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and so truly a beautiful experience from purchasing the house.
That's what's up, man. So listen, you're in business, you're in finance, and you're freaking agile, project management, like all the things, right? So, and I know you know a lot of people. How many realtors do you know?
Last I counted, 16.
16 realtors, right?
16 realtors.
And so, first off, I'm grateful and honored that you chose me versus the other 16 or other 15 realtors. So, but why me versus the other people?
Just from the very beginning, just your personality, your expertise. When I heard you speak, when you would talk to the young men at Lit about buying a house, walking them through, when you did host the event at your house.
Yeah, right.
Just walking through your knowledge of baseboards, the way that we were able to deconstruct the financing, the what to look for, do's and don'ts. And one of the biggest things that we were struck was when we focus on the 3 L's, not the 3 C's, which is layout, location, and lot.
For sure.
Versus cleanliness, color, and condition.
Right.
And so those are music to my ears, because not everybody understands that.
Yeah.
And that was the whole premise of my wife and I arguing about getting this house.
That is true.
Because it said we can get the C's taken care of.
The C's are being taken care of right now.
Right, as we speak.
We'll show you some video of that going on. So you had your fireplace. You added a fireplace that was done by CT Rustic.
CT Rustic, yes.
Then who's doing your renovations?
A good friend. His name's Rich. He has his own, and we'll tag it.
Yeah, for sure.
But his work is all word of mouth. He basically, people that he's done work from building custom furniture to remodels, putting in custom bookshelves, all sorts of different things.
For sure.
One of the biggest things, if you take a look on his page, he had a shadow box made for a man that was retiring. He put all his medals, his things, and this and that. And it opens up 7, 8 different ways.
Wow.
So lighting in it, and to show the medals, to show all sorts of the military. He did 25 years in the military.
In the Navy, right?
In the Navy.
Yeah.
Nuclear welder. The man just is amazing, and I can't wait to showcase some of the work that
For
he's
sure,
doing.
we're definitely going to tag him. We're definitely going to tag CT Rustic. I like what I'm seeing so far. The house was beautiful as is, but you're making it your own, and it's even better.
Right.
So we're definitely looking forward to seeing the end result.
Oh yeah, we'll have you out again so we can do before and after.
For sure. So what's the favorite part, your best part about the house?
The view in the hot tub.
The view of the hot tub. You literally can't. This is a view that you normally get in freaking hill country.
Yes.
And so I'm so happy that we found a house for you. We negotiated like hell.
Yes.
The process was relatively easy and seamless on your end. So,
right.
And that's what it's all about.
And the biggest thing is the biggest hurdle I knew coming in was the appraisal.
For sure.
And because we're negotiating an appraisal, and one side won and the other side didn't, and
Right.
being able to go back and have those tough conversations. And the biggest thing I appreciate about you is delivering not so good news early and up front.
For sure.
And setting expectations.
For sure.
Luckily, it turned out for the benefit of us.
Yeah.
And the second favorite part is my friends in Stone Oak would appreciate turf grass.
That is true. I mean, you got a lot of turf back there, man.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you guys have seen the videos. We'll show it again, but he has 3 tiers, 3 levels. And the previous owner did an amazing job. I mean, this job in itself was $60,000, $70,000 worth of work.
Easy.
So I'm just looking forward to seeing the end result. Your wife Maria was military as well.
Yes, she was in the Air Force.
She served how many years?
6
years in the Air Force. So we use a VA home loan
Yes, we
benefit.
did.
So you got to leverage that benefit. She's used that home loan before. She was unaware that you can use it more than once.
Right.
So we got all that stuff squared away. And again, this is your first house together as a married couple.
Correct. I purchased the house. She purchased the house.
Correct.
So this was our 3rd time in it. So going through the 3rd time can identify the key qualities you need from a realtor.
Right.
One is knowledge, and what really set me apart from setting my ease and knowing I picked the right choice as a realtor was when you walked in and you saw and started, oh, this is this. I know how much this is and this and that. The grading on it, on the slope, and just the little touches. And in your tutorial videos, you always go through and you always say about little snippets of information on those pieces there. Walkways, crown molding, when it's framing, even to the concrete pours. So that really solidified the choice that I made the right choice.
That's what's up, man.
And I'd recommend you for anybody that's either buying a house new or is experienced in the home buying process. And so I'm just blessed to have you as my realtor, but more importantly as a friend.
For sure.
So.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for everything. And I'm happy for you. I got to walk through. This is the first time I walked through in a few weeks, and it's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, we're looking at mid-December.
Okay.
Hopefully we pull, just to kind of touch base, upstairs was where she didn't like the bathroom. They had a tub, stand-up shower. Stand-up showers was tiny.
Yes, it was.
The closet was tiny.
It was.
So what we were able to do was pull out the tub, extend the stand-up shower to 1.5 times what it was.
Right.
But more importantly, we moved the toilet. And
fancy toilet, by the way.
Oh yeah, smart toilet. And for the record, I didn't pick it out. The wife did. But man, it's got heated seats, bidet, you name it.
Yeah. Anyways,
I digress.
Right.
We were able to move the closet up maybe about 3-4 feet more. So it actually doubled the size, of maybe 2.5 size of the original closet.
Okay.
And we moved the linen closet doorway into the master bedroom. So now it is more of a master suite now.
It is.
Rather than from one side to the other, it's 40 feet. And the other side, from the edge of the wall into the new closet for the smaller closet, which is mine,
right, of course,
28 feet.
Of course.
So overall, it's almost a 1/3 of the whole house upstairs.
So we talked about dead space. We looked at a few homes that had a lot of dead space.
Oh yes.
And so this house didn't have dead space necessarily. It was a lot of large areas, but it still didn't flow the way you wanted.
Correct.
So I like the way you're literally redesigning and repurposing rooms to where it flows. Like you said, it's an entire suite up there. The bedroom itself was pretty decent sized bedroom.
Right.
But now it feels like a suite.
And that's the reason why the L's are so important with the layout. And more importantly is just being able to know what you want having the vision and having a realtor that can support that. And there were several houses that we looked at and we said, this doesn't look. And elaborate a little bit with the dead space when we talked about the dead space.
So certain builders, for whatever reason, they have dead space, or they just don't know how to maximize. I don't know if it's an engineering thing, a design thing. They just don't know how to maximize your square footage. So 2,300 square foot versus 2,300, it feels different depending upon the layout of the home.
And one of the biggest things that is a detractor for me is I'll have a pitch on a roof,
right,
and it cuts into the vaulted ceilings.
Correct.
Or a stairwell that has an odd shape in the middle of the stairwell that you can't really use.
It looks cool,
yeah,
but functionally it throws everything off.
Right.
And
then those types of things tend to have a focal point that takes away from the house itself.
For sure.
And so this one was an open floor plan, a lot of space to be able. We're currently going to turn the kitchen into a farmhouse kitchen by being able to add an island on those pieces there. So just overall, holistically, it was a perfect L.
For sure.
And not for a loss, for the layout.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
man, I'm so happy for you and your family, you and your wife, your entire family.
Oh, yes.
And again, I thank you very much for trusting me to be your obviously we're brothers, we're friends, but you don't have to do business with a brother or a friend just because. So I'm glad that you hired me because of my skill set, not because of our relationship.
Right. And a lot of people tend to make that mistake.
For sure.
But the whole thing about your expertise and throughout the whole process, the different options, being able to have a network to bring in not only title but also financing and everything else acquired to make the deal happen.
Resources and networking matter in your business just like mine.
Right.
So I have my preferred people, and my team works very hard and diligent to make sure that it's an entire experience for you as well.
Right. And it seemed, and I know how much goes into it.
Right.
And to make the process seem so seamless throughout the whole thing actually enhanced the overall end experience.
For sure.
And able to truly able to appreciate that, because there's many times where it can go awry or wrong real quick.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. Well, sounds good, brother. I appreciate you. We'll do a follow-up video.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, peace. Thank you.